Hi friends, in this video we have to learn about method overloading. So what is the method overloading? Method overloading means defining multiple methods with the same name but a different parameters or a number or a type of argument. This is a common language like Java, C++, right? But Python does not support method overloading. Why in traditional way? Why Python does not support? Python is a dynamically typed, does not check method signature. Means at compile time Python does not check a signature. What is the signature? Means Python don't have a data type, right? Just we can type a variable name and just give a value. We can't type this variable type just like a int a, int b, int c, and float a, string a. So Python don't have a data type. Python is a completely dynamically typed language. It's not check as compile time what is the data type. At the runtime, Python check the value. This is a string, float, or integer. Then define the operation. That's why we can't use method overloading. Normally, in other programming language, just we declare a data type. Different types of a data pass. But Python does not have this special type of method overloading. This is called as traditional method overloading. So you can see in this example, suppose class is a math and def add this is a function self a plus b and return a plus b means here is a two parameters and another one method def add self a comma b comma c and return a plus b plus c. So Python overrides the previous method. Why? The last method overrides the previous one. Python keeps only one method per name. Means same name method Python not accept in a single class. So let's see this example in our VS Code. Just open your VS Code. So I have created this method overloading folder. Just create a file. Suppose I created main.py and create a class. Suppose class is a math, right? And method name is a add. In that I'm passing two variables, suppose a comma b, right? And returning the suppose a plus b and just write one more method same name because we are trying to achieve a method overloading. And in that I am passing a three variable. So we are trying to achieve the method overloading and return a plus b, b plus c. So here you can see in compile time there is a no error because compile time they not check the data type. Now just create the object for this class. Suppose m is equals to math. We have created object for this class. Now just print m dot add. So what will be the output? Now you have to pass the value as per the method. Suppose I am trying to call this first method a plus b. So I'm passing two values 5 comma 6 suppose, and just run. Here you can see there is no compile time error. Now check, you can see trace back, and what is the error? M dot add 5 6, and error type error mat dot add missing one required positional argument, that is the C. Why? Because Python override the previous method. Python overrides by this last method. This method has shadow. So that's why Python directly not supporting the method overloading. Here you can see, suppose I write a 2 and I'm passing 3 variable. So now see the output. You can see output is a 13. 6 plus 2 8, 8 and 5 is a 13. So we are getting the output because Python accept only last method. Previous method override by Python. In definition also you can see last method overrides, right? So that's why Python does not support a traditional method overloading. So how to achieve a method overloading in Python? So Python achieve the effort of a method overloading using say like a default argument, variable length argument, star args, type checking inside a method, single dispatch, advanced decorator based method. So here you can see method overloading using the default arguments, most common. So you can see the suppose like class calculator, def add self ab, and this is a keyword argument c equals to 0 and written a plus b plus c, and created one object of a calculator class, and cal dot add just passing it 2 3 2 3 4. So Python by default support method overloading. So here you can see this is one method but different argument and different parameters. No need to declare again one method, two method. So we can pass, this is the same method by different parameter, different number of arguments, very beginner friendly. So let's check this example. So you already seen how method overloading is not working. So we cannot write these two methods. Suppose here already I will create one another file so you can understand. Suppose main2.py class, suppose declare one class cal suppose, and div, this is add, you can see self, suppose a comma b comma, and this is a keyword argument. Suppose this is a 0, you can see I written a plus b, return a plus b plus c. So we don't have to declare this again, this method. Python by default support a method overloading. I will show how. Now just create a object for this class c is equals to cal. Now see, print c dot add, you can see just I am passing 5 comma 6 comma 7. At the starting time I am passing 3 variable, and now run the program. You can see output is 18, right? Now you can see here we have called this is a one time, right? Now call against by using a two parameters. You can see just time passing now two parameters 10 comma 20. You can see 30 is the output. So we have achieved the method overloading at the object calling time, right? At the calling time, or you can, if you write a function and directly call these two function with different parameters, this will call, but you don't have required to declare two methods because Python already support our by default method overloading. So we normally traditional way, what is the traditional way? Just declare the two methods, same name methods, and assign the different parameter. So we can achieve in other programming language. But Python is a by default support method overloading. You can understand by these two examples. Only we have to declare one-time functions. And this is method overloading is function overloading as well. So you can see we have achieved a method overloading, and this is already supported by Python. So you have seen this one example, right? Now see other examples. Method overloading using star arguments. Flexible and powerful. Star arguments mean number of types of argument you can pass. You can see depth calculator, class calculator, defined self, and ERGS means we can pass the number of arguments total equals to 0 for I in ARGS. I in ARGS, right? So total plus I return total. And suppose cal is equals to calculator and print cal dot add is suppose 2, 3. So this will goes in a loop. This will call this add method, and add method this parameter is passed and parameter is check for I in argument, right? Just check whatever the argument 2, 3, 4, and total plus equals to I. So this will calculate and return the value and return total. So by using this way also you can achieve the method overloading and accept any number of arguments widely used in a real Python code. So method overloading using a type checking. So we can achieve one more thing by using a isInstance method at the runtime. Suppose you have passed this variable a plus b, and after that you can check if isInstance a is int and isInstance b is int, then print a plus b. So we check first variable type and else if a equals to str and a equals to star, then print a plus b else unsupported type. So create one object and pass this 10 and 20. So this will print here, you can see, and d dot show Python. So hello Python. See, this is a by default behavior based on a data type. So you can check isInstance method because Python does not have a data type. So you have to check by using a isInstance. And method overloading using a single dispatch. This is advanced professional and library level code function tools. This is a library. So by using this way you can achieve. This is advanced level. Just you need to understand first this is a decorator and you can achieve by using this Python. So you can see here summary of this method overloading script. Traditional method overloading not supported. default arguments supported, star arguments supported, type checking means easy instance supported, and single dispatch. So default arguments means you have to declare one method only and you can pass the variable or argument. And star arguments means you can pass a number of variables in a single method and just at the calling time you can pass type checking by using a easy instance and single dispatch by using a func tool library. So by using this way you can achieve a method overloading in Python, but traditional way just like this way you can't achieve method overloading. Just declare one function and directly pass the different parameters. So this will be accepted because Python does not support the same name method. That's why method overloading is directly not achieved by in a Python. So for achieving Python, my method overloading you have to use this default argument types and args argument args. So you can pass the number of types and type checking just like a easy instance and single dispatch. So that's all about the method overloading in a Python. So by default method overloading is supported in a Python. So thank you for watching this video.